it's been a while, but I'm back and I'm going to do my 2021 manga collection. I'm not really sure if this is going to come out before or after New Year's because I'm going to be away for a few days before New Year's, house sitting for my parents. So I'm not sure if I'll get this video out before then or not, but this is my 2021 manga collection and I hope you enjoy. Hi, before we get into the video, that intro was actually filmed about 2 weeks ago, but when I went to edit it I realised that I missed some stuff that wasn't on the shelf and I forgot to record my digital collection, so I just thought that I'd refilm everything. So the intro is old, but I'm recording it again now. Sorry that it's taken me so long to get it out, but this is the 2021 collection, not 2022. I'll do another one at the end of this year. And sorry if I look a bit sweaty, I live in Australia and it's summer right now, so it's really hot. So let's get into the video. Okay, so my manga collection starts up here with Black Butler. My collection isn't in any particular order, I just have all the Black Butler stuff on one shelf since it's one of my favourite series. And this is a Black Butler art book. It's the first art book, and I have volumes 1 through to 29. I did get 30 for Christmas, but it's not on the shelf yet because it's going to be in a haul video at the end of the month, and I haven't read it yet. But yeah, Black Butler 1 through 29. I'm doing a review of this series up until volume 29. I've written a review. I just need to film it now. So if you're interested in that, subscribe to my channel because that will be coming out at some point. And then over here I've got some plushies for Black Butler. I've got Sebastian Ciel, whose eye patch is stuffed into his shirt because it keeps falling off. And the Phantom Bunny, which my sister gave me, which I love. And then down here, I'm going to start with these. These aren't really manga, but I feel like some people in the manga community might still be interested in it anyway. It's the graphic novels for the Avatar: The Last Airbender series. So there is The Lost Adventures, which takes place during the time of the series. The Promise, which occurs immediately after, and then The Search, which occurs just after that. I haven't read The Search yet, but I've read The Promise and The Lost Adventures, and they're both very good. And of course, the Avatar: The Last Airbender art of the animated series, also a very good book. And then down here we have Fruits Basket, the collector's editions, volumes 1 through 12. I really love this series. I have a full review of it on my channel, which I'll put in the description below if you're interested. And I also have some figures around. A lot of them I don't know what they're from, like this one I have no idea. So if you know what it's from, let me know. A little Funko Pop of Aang from Avatar, some K-On! Figures. And then over here I have Blue Flag, volumes 1 through 5. I've read the first 2. And I have a first impressions on my channel if you're interested. But I haven't gotten around to reading more of it just yet. I kind of wanted to wait until I got them all and just sort of read it all at once. Because I feel like it's that kind of series where it's just going to flow really well. So it's just going to be better to read it all at once. Then I have Witch Hat Atelier Volume 1. I also have a first impressions of this on my channel. And it's very good. I love the art of this series. If I just pull it out just to show you the front. Fantastic art in this series. I also really enjoyed the first volume. It was a little bit slow, I would say, but I definitely feel like it's going somewhere. And then I have Sweetness and Lightning volume 1 and volume 6. I picked up volume 1 because it seemed like a really sweet series, and I also like the fact that it has recipes in it. And I got volume 6 really cheap off of Amazon, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep collecting this one physically or if maybe I might switch to digitally just because it's very expensive to get them here in Australia. So yeah, sorry about this thing that keeps falling down. It's actually a photo of me and my partner from the reptile park. I don't want to show the photo, but if you're ever in Australia and on the Central Coast, definitely check out the Australian reptile park. It's awesome. And then we have Princess Jellyfish Volume 1. This is a omnibus, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if it's a 2-in-1 or a 3-in-1, because I'm not sure how many volumes there were originally. But I bought this a while back because I watched the Princess Jellyfish series. And I really liked it, but I didn't like where it ended. So I got this in the hopes that I could read the series and it would give me more information and give me more of the story. But then, not long after I bought this, a Princess Jellyfish box set came out. So I'd rather just save up for the box set than to buy the volumes individually because it works out a lot cheaper. But I haven't been able to save up the money just yet. So now I'm stuck with just the one volume. This came in a some kind of Japanese treat box. I can't remember which one specifically, but it had Demon Slayer on it, so I kept it. And then I have Orange Volumes 1 and 2, the complete collection. this is complete, except for, I think it's I'm not sure if it's an epilogue or a prologue. I'm not sure. There's something called Orange Future, but I'm not sure if it actually takes place in the future or if it's just the perspective of one of the characters. I'm not sure. But there is a bonus thing that goes after this, but this is the full story of just Orange. I don't know that you need the after story if you don't want it, but I only have these so far, and I want to read these first because I haven't gotten around to that just yet. But I have watched the series and really liked it, which is why I wanted to get the books. And then down here, we have The Gentleman's Alliance Cross by Irina Tanimura, volumes 1 through 11. I read this. I really liked it. I have been meaning to make a review of it. So, I'm going to be making a review of that soon. So, if you're interested in that, subscribe to my channel because that's coming soon too. I also have Takami Bachi, Letter B, volume 1. This is pretty good. I think I have a first impressions up of it, or I was in the process of making one. I can't remember. But pretty good series. I just haven't bought any more of it so far. Then Kiss Him Not Me, volumes 1 through, I think it's 14. Yeah, which is complete. I've read it, and I'm in the process of writing a review, so there'll be a review for that on my channel coming soon. But I finished that one. And then we have Kami-sama Kiss, volumes 1 through 7, and then 25. I ended up getting volume 25 when it came out because it was a collector's edition, so it comes with this little bonus book with a bonus chapter and some art pages. And I thought, well, by the time I get up to volume 25, you're not going to be able to get the collector's edition anymore. So I scored the limited edition while I could. And I haven't gotten any more of Kami-sama Kiss just because it's always out of stock. I've honestly tried so hard to get more of this series because I really liked the series and I really like fantasy shoujo kind of stuff. But it's so difficult to find. Like, I've been waiting for, I think, over 6 months for volume 8 to come back in stock on everything, and it never does. Or it does, but it costs like $450 a volume, and I just can't justify that, no matter how much I might want it. And again, here's some little cans with Pokemon on them. And then next to that, I have Horimia, volumes 1 through 4. Very similar thing here as with the Kami-sama Kiss. I got into the first volume and really liked it and wanted to buy more of the series. Unfortunately, I started reading it at the same time that the series came out, the anime. So after that, it became a lot more popular, and I just haven't been able to find any more volumes. So, yeah. I'm actually wondering if maybe I should switch to collecting it digitally just because it's cheaper and I'll actually be able to find it. Because I honestly can't find these anywhere. Then I have Kimi ni Todoke, volumes 1 through 8 and 11. I've read the first volume and this is the next series that I think I'm going to dig into. I really like the concept of like the outcast with the popular guy. I don't know. Classic shoujo, I suppose. I actually started getting into this because I heard that it might be going out of print, but I actually don't know if that's true. But it prompted me to start reading it, and I do enjoy it, and I also really like these little things on the spines. And then last thing on this shelf is Jonah of the Dawn, volumes 1 through to 8. I just have them stacked this way because I don't have a lot of space on my shelf. But also, the covers of these books are really nice. And not just the front covers either, but like the back of them as well. Well, that's not the best example, but like that one. Like some of the backs of these covers are just as pretty, if not prettier, than the front. Like amazing. I really like Jonah of the Dawn, but it's been hard to get into just because there's so many volumes and I'm already so far behind. But I'm doing my best to keep up with it. And then I have this figure. I have no idea what she's from. Again, it was ordered at markets. It does have some writing on the bottom, but it's in Japanese, so I'm not really sure what this figure is or what it's from, or if it even is from anything. Oh, sorry, the camera's going unfocused. Doesn't matter. We'll move on, and hopefully the camera will refocus down here. Will it? Hang on, I'll have to cut and then go back in, I think. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so now down here I have Say I Love You, volumes 1 through 10. Again, watched the show, felt like it was incomplete, so I started buying it. This will be another one that I read more of soon. The Ancient Magus Bride, volumes 1 through 3. Really liked the series. I've read the first volume. Have a first impression up on my channel if you're interested. Again, another figure. I'm not sure what it's from. Some Yuri on Ice stuff my sister gave me. And a little moo cow. And then down here we have Fushiki Yugi Genbukaiden, volumes 1 through 3 and 5 through 10. And then I have The Mysterious Play, volumes 2, 3, and 4. So these were a gift from my dad a long time ago, and I think that he thought that these ones were the same as these ones and didn't realize that they were 2 different series, so that's why there's a big gap that I had to try and fill in. But that's okay. It's the thought that counts. I wouldn't have realized that they were different either. So, yeah, then we have 10 Count, volumes 1 and 2. I'm going to do a first impression of this on my channel. I'm not really sure if I'm going to finish reading it or not. I'm not really sure what to do. If you've read it, let me know if it's worth finishing or not. And then I have the Quintessential Quintuplets, volumes 1 and 2. I've only read the first volume so far, but I have a first impression on my channel. Then I have Dengeki Daisy, volume 1. I haven't fully read this yet. I've read some of it, but not all of it yet. So a first impression will be coming to my channel soon. So make sure to subscribe if you're interested in that. Then down here, I have Nana, volumes 1 through 2, 4, 6, and 7. This series is becoming very difficult to find as well. So I got the first volume. The first volume of Nana was actually my first volume of manga ever. Back when I was maybe, I don't know, maybe 12 or 13 years old. Yeah, but I only started collecting it, I think, last year or the year before. I can't exactly remember. No, I think it would have been the year before. I think it would have been 2020 I started collecting it properly. But unfortunately, it's just so hard to find. So I got the second volume and I've read that and I really liked that as a continuation. But I haven't been able to find volume 3 anywhere except for $200 and something on Amazon, which is just ridiculous. But I did manage to find 4, 6, and 7 in stock at one point. But now it's just always out of stock. I'm not really sure if this is still even in print or not. So if anyone knows if this is going out of print, can you please let me know? Because if it has, I'll just collect the rest of it digitally. But I'd like to know if it's still being printed or not. Because it's a pretty good series. I don't know that I can recommend starting it though. Just because the story was never actually completed. And I do have a first impression on my channel if you want to know a bit more about what the series is about. Then I have volumes 1 through 5 of Komi Can't Communicate. I'm sorry that my camera is blurry. I just realized that that's better. I'm using a phone camera so it doesn't focus very well. I love Komi Can't Communicate. I relate to it a lot. I have ASD, so I'm on the spectrum, and I find it really hard to engage in social situations. Like, I can talk fine recording myself on camera, sort of, but not in person, and I really relate to Komi with that. But also, it's just a fun and comedic series. And then I have I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Got this really cheap on eBay for like $5 delivered or something, so I couldn't pass it up. I haven't read it yet, but I look forward to getting into it. And then over here I have Full Metal Alchemist, the first 3 omnibuses, which covers volumes 1 through 9. I haven't read these yet. I have watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood though and really liked it, so yeah, but I didn't actually buy these. These and the one piece above it I scored for free from a library because they were getting rid of them. So I just asked if I could have them, if they were going to throw them out anyway, and they said I could. And then I have One Piece. Here we have 4 through 9 and 22, 23, 24. I do have 1 through 3 as well. It's just on my bedside table at the moment because I started reading it. But I'm getting a little concerned because I read the first chapter and I actually liked it, which makes me concerned because I know how long One Piece is and I really don't want to get sucked into an 100 volume series. But it does seem pretty good so far. I'll do a first impression when I finish the first omnibus. So if you're interested in my opinions on that, subscribe. I also have 5 centimeters per second. Again, this was another one the library was getting rid of, so I grabbed it. Haven't read it yet, but I will. Down here I have the Auron High School Host Club manga box set. My boyfriend gifted this to me last year for Christmas. I'm going to do a full unboxing and show you what all the volumes are in a different video. But I actually finished reading this recently, so I'm going to be writing a review and doing a whole review of this series. So again, subscribe if you're interested in that, or if you're interested in the unboxing. But you can see this actually came in the box set. It sits up here because after I started taking books out to read them, I couldn't get everything back in. So, yeah, I had to take that out. And then I have the Vampire Knight box sets, which I think are out of print now. The first one has volumes 1 through 10. And the second one has volumes 11 through 19. Quite like the art that they use on the side of these boxes, actually. Viz Media makes nice boxes. I also have this figure here. Again, I'm not really sure what she's from, but it does say something on here. Flame the heart of the sun. I don't know what that means. And that's what it says on the bottom. I have no idea what she's from, but if you know, let me know. Then I have Cardcaptor Sakura Bilingual Volume 1. I got this at a secondhand bookstore for like 50 cents. I was stoked. They had no idea what it was. But yeah, I've read it. I liked it. I think that I would like to get into Cardcaptor Sakura, but I'm not sure if it's worth the money investment, just because the only way to buy them in English at the moment that's in print is the collector's editions. So I'm not sure if I like it enough to go for that. And then I have just some random volumes of Love Hina, so volumes 5, 6, 10, and 14. My dad gifted these to my sister, but she didn't want them, so she gave them to me because she knows I have a manga collection. But I've never bought any more of it, and this company is actually gone bust, so I wouldn't even be able to buy the same volumes anyway. And I have Owie House in Love, which I bought at a secondhand bookstore for 50 cents again, but did not Google it first and didn't realize that this was a sequel series to something else. So I don't really even want it, but anyway, it doesn't matter. 50 cents, it's in my collection. And then finally we have Ottoman volumes 1, 10, 12, and 13. I've read the first volume, have a first impression on my channel if you're interested. I do like it, and I'm collecting it slowly just whenever the volumes go really cheap. So yeah. So that is the main part of my collection. I also have some random books, magazines, and art books here. If you're interested in those, let me know, and I can do a separate video showing my art books, or even showing like all the art from a specific book if you're interested. But that's all the books that are on my shelf. So I'll just stand up and move back to show you my whole shelf. The anime collection's up there, but I'm not going to do an updated anime collection for this year, just because I haven't actually bought any more, so there's no point. Because I have streaming services, so that's just how I watch my anime. But that's all my physical volumes. There is 198 on the shelf, but my partner got me some anime for Christmas that isn't on the shelf, so my collection has finally hit just over 200 volumes, physical volumes, which is good. I also have some digital volumes, which I will have to show you on my iPad, so that'll be in the next part of the video, but that's my physical collection, and now I'll show you my digital. So this is my digital collection. Apologize for the lighting. The light is situated behind me in this room, and I don't have any natural light in the room, so there is going to be some shadows, and I'm sorry about that. This is my digital collection. These are all on Comixology, which is run through Amazon, I'm pretty sure. So let's just go through them. Most of these I got because Kodansha did a free volume 1 sale, so they had quite a few volume 1s that were free for a while, so I just downloaded them all. Because I thought, why not? If I like it, I can continue them. If I don't, no harm done. Because it was free. So yeah. But these first two are just previews. So this is a preview of 7 Days, which I am interested in reading. This is a Viz Media sampler. They bring these out every now and then. So it's just got samples from a few different volumes in it. And then I have Parasite Volume 1. Which I haven't read. Those Snow White notes, which I haven't read. I haven't read most of these. Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, Volume 1, Tokyo Avengers, Volume 1, To Your Eternity, Volume 1, Days, Volume 1, Shihaya Furu, Volume 1, Devil's Line, Volume 1, Space Brothers, Volume 1, Fairy Tail, Volume 1, and Attack on Titan Volume 1, and I have Volumes 1 through 3 of Sweat and Soap. I've read the first two, as you can see, and I really like them, actually. I will be getting more of it, I just haven't gotten any more of it just yet. And then the rest are just more samplers and some free comic book day comics for Avatar. So yeah, I don't have a very big digital collection as of yet, but I just thought I'd show you them anyway. And just in case anyone was interested in getting into digital, just to sort of get an idea of like what the app is like and all that. And that you can get some for free. So sometimes it's worth just having a look on there, just so you can maybe sample a manga before you choose to buy it physically. It's good for that too. So yeah. So that's my digital and physical collection. Thank you so much if you watched this video. I really appreciate it. I'm really going to try and get into making more videos soon, but I'm making no promises as to when exactly they'll come out because I go back to study again soon. But I'm going to do my best to try and get back into it. I just find it hard to record sometimes. And sometimes I just stumble over my words too much for it to be postable. So then I have to refilm it over and over until I can get it right. But yeah. But thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give the video a like and maybe share it around. Please subscribe if you're interested in seeing more videos like this and all the videos I talked about before that I plan to make in the future. I will get around to them at some point in time, so subscribe if you're interested to see them when they come out. And thank you very much for watching my channel. There are some links in the description below to where you can leave a tip and stuff like that if you're interested in helping support the channel financially. Obviously there is no obligation to do that, just letting you know that they're there. I also have links to my other social media, like my Instagram, for where I post other manga content, so make sure to go check that out. Thanks.